because I struggle with right and left.
Same. Right.
Okay.
Okie dokie. The stream's now up for your partner. Cool.
Thank you.
Recap. I didn't write one, did I? Nope.
Maybe.
We're gonna write one right now. You encountered a water dragon made of souls and other parts that attacked the ship, but left you guys alone after you sailed away from its
Domain extension.
yeah domain. Thank you. You sailed onwards. I can't remember anything else. There you go. There's your recap. So you guys continued to sail forwards.
Well, her and I died in that.
Oh
session,
yeah,
so we had to
somebody
spend the full
died.
day to bring her back.
It's fine. Freya, you wake up from your nap, and both of the twins are locked in their room, refusing to elaborate or come outside. Alna, I think no, you didn't go down, did you? Why don't I only roll 2 of those? One was
He
roll
did.
20. Go down. He unconscious. Dice Maiden, this is really not the time to not respond. But yeah, it's been an experience so far, Freya. But the next 2 days are completely silent on the water. Alnair, you kind of get time to actually rest and recover from your year of torture and torment. As everyone else.
I don't think a few days is
Nah,
really enough for
that's
that,
all
if
you
I'm
need.
perfectly honest with you.
No,
but...
just a few days of like therapy or whatever. You'll be alright. But
Therapy?
yeah.
On the pirate ship?
Yeah. She's not a pirate. She never could, you don't know that. She's not a pirate.
Whoever was putting those labels on my characters, I do that already. People just don't read them and make the mistake anyway.
Whoops.
So it's been 2
We
days.
also met the
3 days.
we also
since
met
we
the
got them,
funny
right?
people.
The funny
We met
people?
the people who told
Oh,
us about the definitely not black market.
Yes! You met another pirate ship that was moving along with selling various ores and some blacksmith stuff that got Adeline interested, and they told you about a place where you can find pretty much anything out on the ocean. But at the end of the kind of 3rd day, so, the twins would be back in the runnings, you can see a distant island beginning
Oh, the
to
level is all left each.
show.
Yeah, beginning to form.
Past the fog. Well, that's your drop-off point. Forget, are we staying waiting for you guys, or are we free to go?
I believe the deal was that you're free to go, and if you come back for us after the allotted time point. Thank you very much for your help and everything,
Sounds
and
good.
we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah, wait,
Indeed.
actually, where were we planning to go?
You were gonna teleport somewhere, so you don't actually need them to come back. It was the original
Yeah.
plan.
I don't think we were planning on coming back. I think we were just planning on teleporting away.
So we'll
Okay,
go back
yeah,
to the
yeah,
world
never mind.
map. You were gonna teleport back to the capital, as far as I can remember.
I thought, yeah, I think it was the capital.
Yeah, because the time it took you to get to Graysfield to here was the same amount of time for them to get to the capital, thereabouts.
Or we could teleport back to the Crystal Caverns, because I'd like to do some
Why?
mining.
You can always teleport there and then
Because
go
I
back
could-
to the
I just
Crystal
said-
Caverns. Well, you need to go get the cart, the baby
Yeah,
born
true.
Rolo, because you don't have the cube.
Yeah.
But you were going to go to the capital anyway to get Kenra and stuff. Alright.
Okay, yeah. So we'll go back to we'll go to the capital first, then the Crystal Caverns, if that's all right with everyone.
Or Crystal Caverns
Yeah,
and
so-
then Capital.
No, capital first.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
The closer you get to the
So
island, as the ship begins to kind of pull up, this place is overgrown, but you still hear, as the music what is showing, just a distant singing that is ethereal somewhere on the island.
Maybe more ghosts to Quaison.
That is deeply alarming.
We'll be fine. We've
I've
survived
battled
worse.
ghosts like multiple times before at this point. It's no problem at
Yeah.
all.
Don't say that. No, everybody, don't shut up. We're gonna die now.
Well done.
Yeah, you've angered whatever's up there, and it's gonna kill us.
We're safer now than we were on the boat.
Stop talking.
I don't know if that's
The death count on the island is currently lower
Shut
than
up.
the death count on the boat.
Well, for us, but not
Whichever
for
one of the twins is talking, shut up right now.
Kai.
Oh my god. You,
there's
Gary,
a lot
shut up.
more
You're gonna get us
people that have
killed.
died on here.
Thank you, River.
I mean, our
Okay.
death count. Like,
Gary,
us as a
shut the
group.
Yes,
fuck
okay,
up.
that point is correct. It's just, is it good or not is
It's-
something I hope not to find out.
I'm gonna get walking before a meteor comes and kills us all.
They are going to
Meteor strike.
pull up to the beach as close as they can get and kind of, drop down a lifeboat, and the captain's going to kind of row you to the shore. Well, I'm not stepping foot on there, so good luck. She'll just give you a little salute. It's been
Thank
a
you.
pleasure
Thank you for your
riding
help.
with you.
I'll wave her off.
She rows
Yeah.
back to her ship, and they kind of, lower the sails again and start to sail off, kind of south of where you are currently. But you're left
okay.
on Rasham Island.
Righto. If I remember, can we go back? I'm really sorry. Can we go back to world map
Yeah,
quickly?
of course.
Awesome. Because the big light thing that we saw, that's our big priority. We were dropped off, northwest tip of
Yeah.
Rasham, yeah.
So you've got
So
2
we
days,
want to be
basically.
walking, 2 days west. Alrighty. Let us begin. I'll start walking through the forest.
Okie dokie. I will have, I'll have a 1d100 from you, Adeline, and also one from Freya.
Ooh, okay.
I rolled that in the wrong chat. Did I?
Oh, it did not
No.
respond.
Oh yeah, Dice
Yeah,
Man's
oh,
offline
we'll use
currently.
Avari.
You'll have to use the exclamation mark roll.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
hate
It's not...
Avray.
That's fine.
They suck, but Dice Man is offline, and...
45.
Ooh, 45 and 50.
45. Oh my god, babe, we should make out now.
True.
Okie dokie, those are some interesting ones.
You all got 5s.
What the hell?
Like 15, 45, 50. They're all equals to 5.
True.
You only get the one portent.
They get 2 portents, as far as I'm aware.
Okay. So that's 2. Oh wait, what? I did 2. Does it not let me do?
Oh no, yeah, you
Yeah.
can only do one
One.
at once.
Yeah.
It's why Avray sucks. I need to find another backup dice spot that isn't that one.
2 and 17.
We like that. I think it's good.
Yeah. Decent portents. Ooh, I like the music for this place.
Yeah, it's just
Do
a
the trees,
constant
Yeah.
singing.
do they look like magical, or is it just wild nature?
It is overgrown wild nature. It is just...
Oh.
It has been untouched, since the Shattering. So, over 150
Ooh.
years of nothing happening.
Oh, if there's anywhere a celestial tree survived, this would be the place.
Alright, Freya, you're going to notice something is watching you and kind of amplifying this singing as they stare at you from the trees.
I'm going to alert the party by message
Hmm.
and just pointing around at them.
There's about
There's
about 11 of them.
At us.
They're little guys.
Oh, okay. Well, if they're just watching.
I'm gonna.
What's the chance out of 10 that they're deadly?
Do you think they could even tell that we'd noticed them if you just said it?
I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, better to
Yeah,
play
I'd-
safe, I suppose.
Yeah.
You didn't hear any of that.
So what
Mind
do we
leading
do?
to Freya.
I'll shut my mouth. Shut my filthy mouth. Mm.
Oh my god, let me roll,
Oh.
Avery. You don't like caps, I get it, jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, two of them look a little confused, but they're kind of almost pointing at Alnair and scheming.
I'm going to turn around and point back.
They're both gonna blink at you and then both point at you.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm watching Freya's. I trust her. I'm gonna point as well.
They start kind of
It's not
chattering.
shipping.
They all chatter
You.
between each other, and one of them's going to kind of scurry up the tree and come back down with what looks like a fairly new-looking dagger. And he's going to point that at you.
Ah. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna get out a single shiny coin and hold it up to them.
See how impressed they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very stupid. That's impressive. They're going to drop
Yeah?
the knife and, like, jump down to go try and get the coin.
I'm gonna give them the coin and take the dagger.
Okay. They start to, like, try and eat the coin. They, like, pass it between each other.
Oh, God.
They start using it to, like, scrape each other's backs.
Awesome.
It's the greatest
Gold
thing
coin.
they've ever seen.
Yeah. Is the like how nice is the dagger?
The dagger looks quite nice. It's adventuring standard.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh damn. Very cool. I'll put that in my little bag.
Okay. They like the exchange. They're gonna take the pretty coin and they're going to hand you a stick.
Ooh. Okay. Is it just a basic stick?
Yeah, it's a basic stick. They're trying to show you how to get bugs out of a tree now.
Is it fuck off? Don't call it a gateway. Okay, I'll watch them for a little while just to make sure, like, you know, they're just teaching me how to get bugs out of trees.
You can
But then I
slowly figure out that they've figured out that's a human tool and they think it's stupid, so they're trying to show you that they have better tools.
Ah, better. You know what? I like these little guys. They're kind of cool. I wish one of them fit my bag. But probably
They
for the
are
best.
quite
I
little.
don't- Yeah.
If I
I'll
had
try
a
and.
penny for every time you found a small indigenous population on an island and fell in love with them instantly, I would have 2 pennies.
Yeah, it's a good amount of pennies. No, I'll do a little sketch of them, and then I'll see them off.
And they kind of watch as you leave, thinking, look at those stupid, funny hairless monkeys. They're gonna go die in the forest. And they just climb back up their tree.
That's nice.
Yeah. But that's all you really see the first day. You hear tons of other animals. You can, sense them far off. The diversity here is vast and untouched. There's some animals you've seen, Freya, in books that some thought, went extinct in the Shattering. Many predator animals as well that were quite rare throughout the rest of the Cradle. But the populations are all stable. There's predator and prey that all just live currently quite well in harmony.
Okay. Nothing to.
Don't fuck that up.
Don't
Yeah,
fuck
that's
with-
true.
Don't steal one.
I'll try not to give any more gold coins out.
How are
Yeah,
you
don't introduce
sleeping?
commerce.
Also, Alna, do you know you're on mute?
I haven't been talking.
Okay, good.
Okay, good. Sleep-wise, we kind of just
Swim
have.
them
We've.
out like a light, because they still got exhaustion
Oh.
levels.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
no.
I've got my tiny hat. If you want to use that.
Okay, yeah, you've got the tiny
That's
heart.
good.
Is anyone
I
not
got my-
sleeping in the tiny hut?
I'd
I
rather
put
not.
my faith and trust in Tiny. Well, why?
No, don't worry
I'd
about
rather
that.
not sleep in the tiny hut.
Oh, you'd rather not sleep in the tiny hut. I
Yeah,
see.
you said is anyone sleeping anywhere other than the tiny hut, and I'd rather not.
Right, gotcha.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah, I just need to know if anyone's outside of it.
No,
Okay.
no, not even thinking about it. Alner probably has his own, like him
I
and
mean,
his
the twins would
partners.
probably have just fallen asleep where they stopped, but hopefully the tiny hut would have either been cast around them or they would have been brought into it.
They could not be brought into it because only creatures that are inside the area when it is cast. And
Well, they would have been brought to the area and then it would have been cast.
Yes.
Okay.
As not to complicate things.
What have I
Alright.
missed?
Are you sleeping inside the tiny hut, Adeline? Just to check.
Oh, Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah.
Yes.
Will it fit?
It fits up to 9
It can be
people.
cast, and it can be cast multiple times.
Oh,
true.
okay.
It's
Like,
ritual,
if he's
so
ri-
just...
Yeah, ritual cast, so it's just taking like what 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
Mm.
No, 11 minutes. 11 minutes.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'll sleep in the hut. That seems smart.
Yeah, that is the
But I
smart
will-
option.
Yeah, I will also watch out from inside the hut at the
Yeah,
world
we wouldn't-
around because it's so
we
cool.
wouldn't want to get eaten by coconut crabs.
Yeah. So you
Oh,
guys can
true.
see
Yeah.
out, but nothing can see in?
Yeah.
Is
Yes,
that...
that's correct.
Yes.
Okay. Throughout the night, if you guys stay up kind of later when it's dark, there is a kind of light continuing with the singing as things start to gravitate towards it, and you see a little creature kind of watching the globe before it eventually starts to move on towards the singing. Not many things stop to look at the globe. A lot
Whoa.
of animals are just confused by it.
Interesting, but that's sentient.
Is it?
Or at least it's aware. It's more aware than the animals.
Well, we can cross that bridge when we get
Interesting.
to it.
And
We're
cool.
safe
Is this
inside our hut.
singing repeated? Like, does it repeat, or is it sort of changing throughout the whole time?
It does
Like,
change
you-
between different towns, but it's so distant you can't really make out words. It echoes, as far as you can tell, across the whole island.
Wait, do you mean different tones?
It's always the same thing singing.
Oh, I just got confused. I thought I heard you say different towns.
Oh, no. Well, that's gonna be a funny one.
Wait, what?
Oh, dear.
Okay, so anything else you guys want to do on that day? Or let it pass?
No, I
Yeah.
think I'll eat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll sleep as well.
The next day, you can kind of see traces of large mass movement of animals kind of in the direction you're headed, but no real sign of that. You know, tons of animals continuing to go during the day. Though, as you're wandering through the woods, getting ever closer, you spot what seems like a small house thing.
Oh, I know what that's from.
Oh, I have no idea what it's from.
Oh,
I've just
I
nicked it
mean,
off Pinterest.
If there's people here, we can talk to.
that's a scene from Maiden Abyss.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
It's not made in the
I
best,
think
don't
there's
worry.
going to be people here.
Well, somebody built that or grew it, and there's a fence which indicates there's steps. Steps mean people with 2 feet at least, or at least people who need steps.
Or it's just a landscape feature from however long ago.
River,
Suppose we can find
those
out.
are steps.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to. I'll start moving towards the hut.
Okay. As you move ever closer, you notice kind of vines on the ground, and up right next to it is a couple of bodies where trees are growing out of them. No actual body left, but the armor and swords are left.
Armor and swords, you say?
Yeah, jingle, jingle, jingle.
Well, permit me. I just have a quick look at some of this stuff.
So you want to touch it then?
Well,
And
I
now
did
we
until
all
you said
know
it
it's
like
a
that.
trap.
Until you said it
No.
like that, I was very
Have a look
much for touching the.
insignias.
Mm,
I mean, that
I
was an
do
out-of-character thing that Adalin didn't hear. What
You,
was
you,
Yeah,
you can
I
give
do-
you can give me a vibe check if you'd like.
Can't. Yeah. What?
Give me a
What would the
perception.
vibe check roll? Yeah,
Give me a vibe
I'll
check.
give you a perception check.
When he's
Ooh.
done that, can I check for insignias?
Yeah. You can give me an investigation or an arcana.
Oh, I've already smoke. Roll
Same.
E20 plus. Well,
The
shit.
vibes are on, dude. These vibes are good.
Yeah, the
That's
vibes
a
are-
cool set of
the vi-
armor.
Yeah,
That's elven armor, as far as you can tell.
that's elven stuff. I didn't hear you say that really ominous sentence.
Yeah.
I think I am gonna have to touch the helmet.
Okay.
Because the helmet, yeah, I'm gonna reach out and touch the helmet.
What's everyone's passive perception?
15.
16.
15 and 10.
Okay. River, you're directly next to him with the 16. You watch as one of the trees starts to shift.
Does it, like, is it shifting towards
Hey.
us? Or, like,
Oh, you can
Do I
see.
need to-
There's a nice image as it
Like,
do I
starts
need to
to
move him out the
fold
way?
outwards.
is it close? Like, do I need to move him out of the way?
No, but it's coming.
I'm gonna go, okay, put that down and look at that. And I'm gonna point
Oh.
up the tree.
Okay. The helmet's pretty light. I feel like I can grab it and run.
No. Can I
Yeah,
mind link
yes.
to it?
To the creature.
Oh wait, no, I have to be in 30 foot. Do I want to get 30 foot close to the creature? How far away is it?
Let's go to the owlbear.
Yay!
Just in case.
Oh, also, oopsie.
So, we'll say he's here, and you're at this tree. So literally not far. It seems they've set this up. They're semi-intelligent creatures.
Oh.
Okay.
He's within 30 foot. I can
Yeah.
mind link. I can say, hello.
See, I told you there were some semi-sentient creatures on this island.
This will be his thing.
Oh, he looks. Yeah, that's a cool. Oh, he's big.
They're just kind of
Ooh.
muttering food. Food.
No, not food.
Why not food?
Fire? Oh, I can't tell. I can't say anything. I'm mind linked.
because we're not tasty.
All
I don't-
living tasty.
River,
What? I don't know what to say.
River. How about I grab the helmet and we just book it?
No. Oh, what's that? What if we put everything back? Are we not food?
Leave prize.
What do they say?
Prize is in that.
Prize-
I'll point to the helmet that was already there.
More prize.
Mm,
Food.
River, what they're saying?
if we want, we can leave more stuff, and then they'll let us just go. Or
We could
I suppose we could fight them, but they're not saying that.
like food stuff or stuff.
It just said prize. I don't
Okay,
know
I'm
what prize
okay.
means.
I think
I'm
I'll
gonna
just
get out
read it.
another gold coin and hold it up.
Is that good enough?
You see as each of the legs start to unfurl, and it is almost like this spider-like creature that then begins to move towards Adeline. The whole neck and the glowing eyes moving down to stare at the coin before each of the glow kind of reverberates with this distinct deep voice. Not good prize.
Okay. We have rations. We have food that's not ours.
Run it. We'll find something. Don't worry.
Okay, we do have rations that we
They
could
do
give.
want food.
They want food. You could cast good berry.
I can. Do you want some really
I-
good berries that will feed you for a really long time?
Ask them if I can have the helmet if you give them a berry.
I'll just
Pushing them
slowly
up.
turn to him with the point, like.
Fair
flat
enough. I
face.
understand.
Make trade.
Trade. What kind of trade?
They kind of eat. One of the claws reaches out towards the armor and drags it close to them. He want. I want. Give better.
Berry.
You want better armor?
Better prize.
Better prize. Okay, so fancier shiny things.
Hold on. Let me get out my bag of holding. I'm sure there's something I can.
And anything
Give him.
I say, I'll be saying out. I'll be
Okay.
sort of translating.
I did just pick up a dagger.
I don't think that's going to be better. Do we have any spare things that we don't
I've got
need?
I've got minotaur bones and gem dust. Trees like bones.
Do you want shiny stuff or magic bones?
Prize.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna hold out I'm gonna hold out like a few of the bones.
Okay, I'm back.
They kind of glance down at the bones, and you see as kind of that frontal part of its face lifts up, and a whole maw of teeth opens up as it snaps down on the bone and begins to crunch and crush all of the bones in its mouth.
Oh my fucking god.
Good trade. And they're going to push the armor towards you with their giant claw.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go, Adeline. That's yours.
awesome. So I have 15 kilograms of bone. How much of that was eaten?
They would have eaten about 2 kilograms of it. Just,
Okay, cool.
you watch it just shatter through
Yeah.
the Minotaur bone.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
Well, it was nice to meet you.
So elven armor. One set.
At least we know what the currency here is now.
I don't want to think about
Do
that.
we? Some of them take coins, some of them take bones.
It's a varied system. Thankfully, capitalism hasn't made it this far.
If it had, we'd have to kill it.
Yeah, no, completely.
Yeah, Jordan doesn't have a word about that.
Exactly. God, that's awesome. I can't lie, guys. This has been a very profitable mission so far.
I think the
Yeah, we've
diplomacy
not even
method
seen
is
anything that's particularly dangerous.
Shut
We
up.
should kill less people.
Yeah, diplomacy really is the way. I'm guessing if we continue to the house, there's just nothing there.
Inside it seems like something had lived here long ago, but they were quite little creatures. Creatures of the forest.
Oh. Damn. Well, I will leave, just in case something comes back, I will leave a kilogram of bone. Because apparently shit eats that here. I don't know.
You
Not
watch
everything,
as
surely.
the creature starts to climb back into its tree and kind of shift down, but watches you walk away from the house and just goes, "Bad prize. No fit in home."
Take the bone back.
Okay. I'll go get the bone back. Thank you. Sorry. I'll quickly nip in, grab the bone, pull it back out again.
They're going to kind of shift back into the tree, and you see the only bit that's really visible of them anymore is that soft glow of eyes watching constantly.
God, that's horrifying. I'm adding that to the notes.
You guys reckon we could just leave?
Yeah, I think next time I see something cool I want to go over to, I just don't do that.
Like they're a tree. They fast.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just keep on moving.
Okay. They
I'm
don't
guessing
follow
that-
you. They seem to just be guarding that place.
Ah, interesting.
Alright. You're going to get ever closer to the singing. It gets, slightly louder. You can start to hear kind of distant vocals to it. But the end of the second day is still in the forest. And I assume we'll skip that because nothing can bother you when you're in your little funny hut.
I mean, unless you rule that something specifically can for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, some things can, but those things don't live here right now. Though Adeline, if you stay up
Yeah.
again, you may see not quite the same, but something does also look at the orb, not the orb, the dome, before it continues on through the forest.
Hey,
The twins will also be staying up a fair amount this night because they're not exhausted this time.
Yay!
okay, that's something that
Oh,
exists.
Crew and I more than Akari staying up.
Wow,
Alright.
fuck that. I'm gonna try and go to bed after seeing that creepy bastard.
Alright. The next day, though, with your favourite little owl guy in the sky, you will be able to see the kind of distant place that you're now approaching. Looking overgrown, but still just as prosperous as it once was. I'll send an image as Freya can probably minor illusion it to you, or something of the sorts.
Whoa,
Yeah. Ooh.
god damn.
That's pretty cool.
As far as Loki can tell, it's surrounded by kind of this rune-like barrier, but there are a few gates, and one of them you are currently approaching.
Mm.
Do we
Though,
go
I mean,
through the gate?
those symbols look something-y. Can I try and figure out what those are? Or
so
ask for
let
kindly?
me quickly put down the Guardian.
Oh,
That's close enough.
okay. Oh no.
As you finally locate the source of the singing. So you can get, pretty close, like up here, before she can see you.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm more interested in the little symbols in the doorway. I want to check those out. At the same time, I don't want to die to a conventionally attractive woman.
Where's
Me, you
she
didn't have to say that.
sitting and or standing? No, not and or sitting or
I
standing.
don't know yet.
This
I hope
is
she can't stand and sit.
this is Jockey leaving, don't panic.
I'm kidding.
That wasn't skip, I wanted to stop.
Whoa.
And
Dragon.
dash play. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh,
Hey!
that worked.
They're back! Dice Maiden's back.
Yay!
I just saw it just came online.
Yippee.
Just gonna roll something that's not an app one quickly.
Oh, finally.
There we go.
So what was your nat one for?
That was me testing if Thingy was back.
Ah, okay.
Because I just saw
won't
it
add
popped
it to your
online.
counter then.
Thank you.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But she's just
Oh,
kind of
this is-
sitting there singing to various birds and little critters.
River, this might be a ghost. Do you wanna do your ghost thing?
Might it be a ghost? I don't know. She doesn't seem like she needs any sort of anti-ghost thing.
You right.
Can I try and do like a soft background noise, like
Yeah, you can kind of start to play some music.
Just moving everybody up.
It's a pretty good performance. She seems interested and is kind of looking up in your direction. So you've got her attention now.
hello. I'll just
People?
put a bit longer.
She's gonna kind of shift to like grab a spear that's at the side, slowly start to approach. Could I get some active perception checks? Because nobody's was high enough to see something.
Yeah, of course.
I thought you were going to ask for initiative.
No,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh, no.
Initiative now.
I'm too focused on music, I guess, with a 1.
Oof.
I will. One perception check coming up now.
Well, Akari did much better than Kurenai.
What do we seeing?
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Freya, you're the only one that can see this, as your eyes kind of follow her as she approaches. In the water all around her here seems to be very recent bodies.
Oh. We might not be the first to try and pass through here recently. I'm going to point out all the bodies to everyone.
These
Well,
seem to be
good
the
thing we haven't
adventurers
started
you were looking
passing
for.
through. Oh, that's
Oh shit.
Well, mission complete. I guess we've got to.
that was
Well-
the mission. Go
Well,
find the adventurers.
Found them.
Just
We
TP
can go.
out.
We can go now. If
Oh,
we.
that's a lot of them.
Yeah,
She
Jesus
probably soloed
Christ.
them, didn't she?
Um.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she got.
We don't know if
out
she
on
did
them.
it, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think we
Although
can
that might
fairly
just-
assume it.
I would guess it was the thing in the lake.
What do you mean there's nothing in the lake? Alright, skip that, because that wasn't supposed to play. That's later.
River, do you want to talk to her, or should I talk to her?
We could both, maybe.
Yeah, you go first.
Hello. That was
Hello.
a really nice song you were singing.
Thank you. What lord do you hail
Hey,
for?
don't measure like that.
So what, did she ask what lord we work for?
What lord do you hail for?
Oh, do we hail for a lord?
Ooh, hold on.
I'd consider us freelance.
Alner is going to take this opportunity to put something in his ears.
I don't think we hail from a lord. I don't think that's.
No, we don't. But we've been
We have been
to
asked,
other cities like this.
we have been asked to retrieve the bodies of adventurers here, but other than that, we are just kind of here to explore.
We're
And,
pilgrims. Work with me.
I'm sorry my brother does not allow adventurers in unless if you're here to see one of the lords.
I see.
Sure, we'll see a lot.
Oh, hail
We could-
for is in. Oh, okay. I misunderstood you.
Apologies, I'm
Which
still
lords are
learning common.
Oh, what language do you speak?
Celestial.
Hmm,
Oh, I don't
I
speak
didn't
that.
know that.
That's unfortunate.
Neither.
I cannot reveal that in case you lie to me.
That's understandable. The water with us.
Wait, what did, sorry, I was looking. So what can't she reveal again?
She can't reveal what lords are inside.
Oh, okay.
Just in
Do we
case we're
have
lying.
Any way of knowing?
I'm just
as if
I'm
we-
checking the.
Yeah, have our notes.
Bum 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 bum. Rogan Emberclaw. I'm looking. If you look at Elven Capital, I'll look at Magisteel Cave because we know elves live there.
So one king you know is not there is the Elven King, because he died on his
Yes,
throne.
he's very much dead.
Mhm.
And as far as you
Is-
remember from lore, this was the place where kings and queens would meet to talk peace.
Yeah, Ruol was the name of the king who died, right?
Something like that.
Yes, that sounds about right. Yeah, the elves of Ruol. I've got dwarven lords.
Notes are so hard to sift through.
Is Krytus the Archmage around?
She's gonna slowly look at you and she's kind of judging. Are you here to see them.
This is the bit where we might have to lie.
It would be nice to see.
Yeah. My partner here is interested in studying the magic ways of old. That's technically not a lie. I didn't say that in character.
But you do not hail for them.
We seek more knowledge, and if they are here, then we would love to send an invite.
You mean request?
That's the one. Oh, is this Antralia?
Where are your notes? I'm trying to like look at what you've got.
I'm
so I
looking
don't-
in Majestial Cave. Do you want me to at it?
Majesty. Yeah, that'd be nice. I don't want to accidentally give you something.
No,
Might
that's
be
fair.
mean.
That's fair.
That is understandable.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, this is Antralia.
Okay. So, oh, okay. Yes. Oh, and so you're one of the angelic arbiters. Okay.
Well,
What is your name?
That I can give you. Sorry, I haven't talked to people since these ones. She kind of gestures to the water. Mercanthia. I am one that protects the sundial.
How do you spell that so I can get cheeky luck points?
Myself and my brother guard those that live inside. Though
I see.
usually it's together, but recently it's me outside. Because he told me to. He just wants to play and hang out with all of the kings.
It's a bit
I'm sorry.
selfish.
He's the older of the two, so...
Yeah, that doesn't really mean he can do what he wants, or whatever he wants, though.
Well, we're both created beings. We kind of have to do what the kings tell us anyway. I can ask if you're allowed inside.
That would be really nice.
Sure. May I... Apologies, I almost took Fey words. Your
Yeah.
names. Would I be able to use them in communications to the kings?
That almost makes
Yes.
it sound worse than how the Fae would put it.
Sorry.
Give me a... No, it's fine. Give me a second while I look for... Did we get the Harpy Forge chat, or was that just part of Magical Cave?
Say hi. I am called River.
I'm called Freya.
Hold on, I'm gonna try and use a name drop to get some clout. I'm Aurifaren.
Oh, horrifying.
Hold on.
Yeah, because Krytos
Okay,
was
yes.
a place. as far as-
I am Adeline, descended from the great forges of Rayan.
Ah. Okay. Are you... And she kind of pauses as if she was going to ask if you're here for someone specific. Name your
No.
Forge Master?
Oh, my Forge Master. Oh, okay. Time to really pull out the notes. Currently Thorgar
Right.
is my Forge Master.
You may go. And she's going to step to the side.
Guys, I fucking knew it.
But just you.
Oh, what?
Oh, what?
Jinx, we have to make out.
No one else here is of the Forge. I can tell that much.
I helped I have to make a blade.
Are there
These
druid
are-
groves?
Nobility
good
not allowed
standing.
in at all?
Your druid grove is quite old, so you could use your own if you want to bet on it. It's probably
I want to check if some have good standing before
yours
I
has quite good
name
standing.
drop it. Okay.
Like, I was
I-
gonna ask if the Kyrak troop would be functional for this. If
There
old
are
stuff is what's important.
traders in town. Are you with them?
Sure.
You two may go.
Sure.
I'm part of the Lullaby's Home Druid Circle.
Right. You may go.
Thank you.
I'm gonna pull my fire dagger out. I'm gonna say, I forged something too. Can I get the
Yeah,
forge
you're-
parts?
She's gonna come
no,
up
but you're here
to
see
to see
the
that one.
Archmage.
I'm mind linked
It's
to
a good bag.
Adeline and say, you could say she's your apprentice and see if that works.
Yes, that's smart. Yeah, she is my apprentice, and also here to see the Archmage that I talked about.
Yeah, Critus is a country.
Shite!
So she just seems very confused.
Yeah,
You're-
yeah, so I just chatted bollocks.
Yeah. She's here on behalf
Yeah,
of
made for the
Critus?
Archmages of Critus. She's my apprentice.
Mind link, she has been given permission by Crisis, maybe? Don't bet on that, do not bet on
she's
that.
she's been given. Yeah, that is probably.
She's going to lean down to kind of look between you two.
She. Wait. Balls. Yeah, no, she's my apprentice. I'm just gonna shut up. Sorry.
She seems like more than that. She
is?
She can go.
Okay, cool.
You are one of intertwined, are you not?
Yes, that is a way to put it.
Anyone else?
Isn't it just Alna left to get access?
Yeah.
Can I bring my bodyguard?
What'd you say, sorry?
Can I bring my bodyguard? I'm gonna point to it down there.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you.
I will
Phew.
God.
show you to different places
Chop, chop.
then. It's been a while since
Ooh.
I've actually been allowed to the castle.
I'm glad we could help.
Well, these were not here to see anyone. They were only here to raid.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not like those people.
You don't really have any attachment to these people.
No?
Who's that to?
If we take their bodies, is that relatively inoffensive to you?
I don't mind at all. The monkeys were playing with their weapons.
Right, who's got a bag of holding?
I do, but it's also where I keep all my. Yeah, fine.
I don't think I'll have written it
How
down.
many bodies?
But I will have likely bought one because I've got a lot. I've seen as I've got a lot of stuff.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bodies. 10 adventurer. Yeah, sure, 5 each. I have adventurer
This feels
bodies.
so wrong.
Yeah, this is where I keep my fun stuff. If I get out my barrel of golden oil and there's a dead body in it, I'm gonna scream.
Just make sure the lid's closed tightly before you put them in.
Oh shit! I'm gonna lean in through the bag so only my legs are sticking out. So I rearrange shit.
I'm gonna very carefully cover up the harp. That is not getting a corpse on it.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna whine about that for a long time.
And wrap it around because that's far more important.
Yeah, this should be fine.
This half
Guardian
is probably
Faith
worth
strong.
more than I'll ever be in terms
Oh,
of money.
I am going to wrap up the cold iron and the radiant gold in something before putting the dead bodies in, because I don't want corpse on those. Alrighty, I'm ready. I'm probably stinking of corpse.
What?
Ooh, big place.
They've been in the water.
Oh, cool, they're
That's
rotting.
worse.
Yeah, that's worse actually, isn't it?
Yay! Thanks, River. I've got soggy, rotten
Oh,
corpse
go
on
for
me.
it, man. So, yeah, that's fine. You guys can come in at the bottom of this one. And she kind of leads you through. The whole place is just overgrown. Like, these aren't even, real horses. Each of them are just the ghostly figures that she seems to kind of wave to and talk to. You can see the figures of people moving about, each those kind of ghostly forms. But she seems as if they're completely normal to her.
Why does the map keep moving?
Because I'm trying to get the size right.
Wait,
Oh,
let me.
the size
Is
so
it okay
that
if
the squares match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just get
I
our
think it's
tokens
about
Yeah,
out.
the right
let's get our guys.
size.
Get them out from under the rug before they get crushed.
I think
Okay.
it's about the right size. It's just not quite lining up. Oh,
It's fine.
Oh, is it one of those annoying ones where
Yeah. Oh well, it's close enough,
where there's
and I give up.
where there's already squares drawn onto it. Yeah.
I hate those ones.
Just get
Cool.
rid of locking, and you'll be fine. Right. Yeah, she seems pretty happy.
Oh, glad she's happy.
Very nice.
This is a
So,
beautiful place she has.
thank you. Well, it's quite the kingdom. I was made to defend it.
You might want to
With my
tap
brothers.
undo there because now all the characters are under the map.
Yeah, we've got lots.
How does one undo?
But whoever
Controls
Oh,
did
we're
the
free.
map.
We're free.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
That is not an answer to the question.
Stuff on control Z.
Control Z.
No.
Mm.
That.
Oh,
There. No, it's so
Perfect.
much worse. Ugh. Hate
no,
this
that's
map.
fine. How long have you and your brother been guarding this place for?
Oh, since we were first created, really.
See?
It was a kind of a joint effort from all kings and queens across the countries to create the arbiters that have no ties to any of the countries. We are truthful and have no bias. Overlook every single thing that was ever signed here.
Very honourable.
Well,
Mm.
it's why I found his request to guard the place so odd. We never really step outside of the main sundial.
See? Would you want to?
That's not really anything I can do.
But if you could.
I guess so. People tell me good stories of the outer world. But I can't really leave his side.
Physically can't leave, or it's like you have a duty?
Well, if one arbiter dies, they all die.
Right.
So it is safer to be here.
Yes, I need to be near him.
Are there many more arbiters apart from you two?
Just me and him.
Huh.
It was quite the effort to put us both together, I guess.
I can imagine. Well, lead on. I've been
Yes,
promised
of course.
great things from this place.
She kind of leads you forwards and you see just these overgrown houses, and she's talking about the market that she's trying to show you, but there's no market there. It's just broken down buildings, and basically there's not even skeletal remains after this. There's just remains of what once it was a city. But you see the glimpses, as you always do, as you pass through anywhere with the ghosts. But it seems she's just constantly stuck seeing that as she leads you towards kind of the main palace doors.
Oh god.
So, trying to set like out of earshot. This is another one of them time funky places.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where you're gonna have to play your funky song.
Is she like? Is she like a dead spirit, or she survived?
She's very much real. Like, she doesn't have
Yeah.
that same, like, ethereal glow. She walks, you can hear each footstep. Yeah, she's very real.
Okay. Interesting.
Kinda sad. Hopefully your funky song doesn't put her in a bad mood.
Yeah, that wouldn't be very good.
No. So, there must be some rather impressive forges in this land.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes. Why don't you lead us to our areas, and we can find what we need.
You...
Would it be a...
Sure,
Mhm.
I can take you to different places. But
Yes,
I
well,
assumed
where
you
would-
wanted to go to the castle. That's where all people were put inside before I was left out here.
Oh, well, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Sure. What
that is where
went
we need
on?
to go.
Well, I've been told not to be curious, but I cannot help it, even though it's not really in my nature. But, well, all the kings and lords rush to basically on lockdown. And I was told to guard out here instead of staying with them.
It was a lot. I don't know how much you've missed, but something called the Shattering happened. I don't know if you heard anything about that.
No, I know nothing of that.
Wasn't a great event. Is a very light way of putting it.
Right.
They wanted you to protect them from any aftermath.
A lot of monsters and a lot of knowledge was lost. I am on behalf of my Forge Master, going around trying to relearn and just find the old things.
Well, old? That wasn't... Well, I guess it was a few hundred suns ago.
It was a little while
like
ago.
2000.
It was a little while ago. Long enough for, and the damage as well was big. So a lot of old records were lost. Which is why we're here, and it's why we want to keep learning.
Let's try and make contact with everyone who's lost
Yeah.
it.
Thank you for the save.
That makes sense, I guess, but... She gets closer to the castle, she kind of slows. Well, they're not telling me they're taking visitors, so I may have to store you elsewhere.
That's okay.
Can
Where-
arrive at that.
Whereabouts could we stay?
There's hotels and inns,
Mhm.
various places that many nobility stay over.
Those sound nice.
Yes, I don't really sleep, so
Yeah, an inn sounds lovely.
sure.
And
take you there.
As it is still not light out, would it be possible to see some of the forging district?
Sure.
You just
yes.
really love your forges.
Listen, bucko. Yeah, I do. What's your point?
We do have slightly higher priority things.
Yeah, slightly. I'm kidding. But yeah, how late in the day is it? Because I'll need to go for lunch for dinner soon.
It's not. You can kind of. She's just kind of confused because she keeps mentioning that she's being told to not let you go in the castle.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I will. Tell you what, I'll go for dinner now. Other people can do other stuff, and then we can start off with forging.
Okie dokie.
Well, we're looking at the forging district. Oh, obviously, I won't actually forge because that would be too much. Yeah. All right,
Well,
I'll be back in a
none of
bit.
the forges work anymore.
Yeah,
No,
shocking.
probably neither do any of the inns, but we'll have to figure out how to
Yeah.
let her down gently.
She's gonna kind of. We'll use this one up here. She kind of takes you to this. What once was probably a very wonderful inn. That, you know, she kind of pushes open the door and it breaks to the floor, and she's just like, "Oh, I can fix that." And she starts picking it up and kind of, you know, putting it back on its hinges.
I can cast mending.
Oh yes, that'd be great.
Mending. Shadow, I shall mend. Does mending work on like 1,000-year-old doors?
You can fix it back to before she pushed it open, but if anyone pushes it open again, it will just break again.
I'll prop it up and I'll say I will do that later. Little later.
Fair enough, I'm sure. Well, not many people around here talk to me anymore. He didn't even seem to care, and she kind of gestures to the barkeep that's just repeating the same kind of 5 NPC ass actions in his ghost form.
I'm gonna mind like one at a time, mind link to you and go, should we just tell her sooner?
It might be a good idea to sit her down and tell her.
Okay.
Do you want to do the honors?
Well, she said that if one of her or her brother dies, they both die. And she's alive, which means her brother's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Should we wait to find out what he's like?
I don't know, because I feel like doing them one at a time comes with an advantage.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Right. Should we tell her either like in game now, or I suppose I think when Charlie comes back, rather than going forward to the forge?
I
Or should we
would
wait
wait
till-
till he gets back, because that might affect whether she even wants to take us to the forge or not.
Yeah.
You can chat to some ghosts or just ask her questions.
Do you have a belly button?
Oh, I don't know. And she's going to kind of lift up her shirt, and you see there's just kind of nothing there. Well, there's
Do I have
skin,
one?
but...
Oh, true.
yeah, you wouldn't have one either. Oh, I guess
Damn,
I'm
I
like
feel
you.
self-conscious now.
What do you mean self-conscious? That's normal. Having fun is normal.
Not in this room, it's not.
That's okay.
Well-
I'm, you know, I was created.
Kind of began to exist. Bit weird.
Mine was
Parents
more
had
of a
snacks.
magical. But I guess yours was magical too.
Well, yours was deliberate, so that's quite cool.
Very true. I'm kind of excited to see my brother, honestly.
How long has it been since
Oh.
you've seen him?
She's kind of starts counting, and she's like, a couple while, maybe 200 years.
Okay. Is that a lot for you?
Not really, but I know it's a lot for the people inside, but they just ran in and told us to guard them. I guarded the halls for a bit, but then my brother told me to go outside, and well, I've been wandering ever since, really. Every time I go back in, I'm told by the kings to stay out.
Doesn't look like anyone's invaded, so you've done a very good job protecting everyone.
Yes, thank you. It is my, you know, I guess only purpose is to do that.
Are you happy about that?
Not really, but I've been told feelings aren't something I'm supposed to feel.
Doesn't really matter if you're supposed to. If you feel them, you feel them. Like it's...
Well, I don't know if they're actually feelings or if they're more so thoughts.
Do the thoughts make you have some sort of like physical reaction? Even minor. Just like a little smile, little heart flutter, a little frown, I don't know.
I have... Well, I've heard some describe it as crying, water from the eyes.
Yep.
That sounds like
Yes. I did that the first time I killed someone out here.
It is difficult.
Yes. Even as a guardian, I haven't... Well, I've taken more lives out here than I ever did in the castle.
Well, oftentimes it's just the fact that you're present will discourage a significant number of people.
I guess so.
How long's Shadow gonna be?
dinner.
Where's Shiro? He
He's
hasn't said
just
anything
eating
for
it because he
ages.
cooked dinner before the session started.
I'm gonna check on Shiro, he
But
might have fallen
Should
asleep.
be less time than.
That would make sense why he's not said anything.
Is he on mute or is he just not
No, he's not
talking?
mute.
It's not muted this time.
No.
Can you imagine if it was this was the longest, like, not realizing you're on mute.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
okay?
God bless you.
I've not sneezed yet. It's one of those.
Like,
I think it's
you
gonna
can
go
receive
away.
blessing of
Yeah, I
all.
know, I just said that.
Ah.
This is an important session.
Oh,
I'm
getting
trying.
a blessing in advance.
We'll bless you regardless.
Right,
Blessings
what
to
do you
all. Receive
remember?
benediction.
Thank you. Oh, he did fall asleep.
Hun, what do you remember?
Putting the bodies in the bags
Okay.
and then going in.
So you've walked into the city, it's all completely run down. There's kind of the ghosts that you're used to everywhere, but she's greeting them and talking to you as though this whole city has never decayed at all.
Okay.
And everyone's still
She
alive.
hasn't-
She's been here for about 200 years outside of the castle, and she's not been allowed back in.
I wish there were spells to see, like, from other people's perspectives, or to see how things were however long ago.
Isn't there a spell where you can see through someone else's eyes? Am I thinking of like one that's just
You can
animals?
see through familiar's eyes.
Hmm.
I don't think you can see through another Oh no, there might be. I don't know who has it.
Wait,
I know there's one that allows you to see from the perspective of an object in Ryoko's guide.
But it's more like I want to see if she is seeing them as it used to be, or if she's seeing them as they
Oh,
are,
yeah,
but is
no,
can't comprehend.
Yeah.
Oh, like she's gone crazy.
Well, not crazy, just doesn't have it in. Just can't understand that it's changed.
Hmm. The closest I could think of to what you were describing was an Eldritch invocation, which the twins don't have.
Yeah.
Specifically, Gaze of Two Minds, where you touch
Yes.
a willing
Yeah.
humanoid and you perceive through their senses.
That's what I was thinking
That'd
of.
be so cool.
So,
Okay,
are you guys
ultimate
here for
corruption.
long?
We're not too sure yet.
That's fair.
As long as we're needed. Well, as long as we need to.
You're some of the few that have walked up here. Even fewer that talk to me any now. I feel like I've offended everyone here.
I'm sure that's not the case.
Well, it may just be that they see me as, well, a sentinel and don't really want to bother my work.
They might just be stressed with all the rules shut up in the castle.
Yes. They did kind of run in there quite panicked. Everyone else just carried on out here, and... well, I didn't see the first part of it. I was inside as well. When I came out, it was just as it is now. Everyone seems fine. I never understood what was wrong with the rulers.
Maybe we can figure it out.
Hopefully.
We do like a bit of a mystery.
So we've been in similar situations and helped it work out.
If I'm fully honest, I've been told my brother isn't well by one of the only other people that's walked in here past me. I think that's why I'm not
Not
allowed
well,
inside. He's ill, so I must defend alone out here.
What did this person look like?
I'm not fully sure, but they listed each of the rulers by name.
Are we all coming to a similar idea?
Well, we can't say for sure until you say what your idea is.
Bad guy? Big one? The problem causer? That made us ill
Potentially.
before?
Bale.
Yeah. Am I the only one that came to that? Am I thinking far too much?
You may be thinking enough.
I wasn't getting to the Bell conclusion yet, and I would have expected down there to start shouting it first.
I
would
thought you
never.
were about to say it.
What clues would have given me bail here? I don't.
Illness.
Illness, one guy
guess,
came through,
but like,
named all the leaders.
What does Bale have to do with naming all the leaders?
Wasn't he like a very key part of things going wrong?
He was like one
Yeah,
of
but,
many
like-
moving parts, and he wasn't even the master of the team he was on.
Oh.
I don't think it's far-fetched. I don't think it's conclusive.
Like, there is a
but
name
Yeah, no,
of
you're not.
master that he
You're,
was
you're
working
probably.
with.
You're probably not wrong, but I would never have.
I said it because I
Like-
was like, you're half a second off saying it, and then you didn't say anything. I was like, oh.
I think it's just that it's like I think the problem here is that Bale has come out so often that I feel like the people that aren't so
Everything's
connected to the Shattering and the people that aren't so connected to Bale are now thinking that Bale just did everything.
Maybe.
We stub our toe and we think it's Bale.
Stub. Oh yeah, the new saying for when you stub your toe.
What it was like everything at the start, so we kind of covered all the Bale problems. Confirmation. Oh, is it confirmation bias? No, it'd be sample bias or something.
No. Now that I think more, I do actually know a place I saw him last.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Shall I take you there?
Yes,
that'd be
please.
good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
She's going to kind of lead you back out into the forest as she kind of hesitates at the border but steps out. It was just beyond here. I actually saw some people I knew quite well. There was the Silver Heart and, well, I guess the rest of the Silver Hearts. It was...
Radlin wishes he was here right now.
Adlin misses out on stuff. Come, I'll show you.
I'll follow.
She's going to kind of take you far out into the forest where you can start to see with Loki many of the trees have been kind of knocked down and demolished. This is actually one of the best imageries I've got of it. Loki can see from above there is just a crater that she is leading you to.
Oh dear. Can I get Loki a bit closer to that to make sure there's no evildoers waiting for us?
Yeah. You can see what looks like a battle scene. And in the middle seems to be some sort of grave site. But the whole thing has been overgrown as well. And kind of inside the crater you can see many flowers and everything like this. Right. She's going to lead you up to it and then kind of stand at the edge and gesture down. He was here. Well, it's the last place I saw him go.
Mm-hmm.
He left the castle and others followed him here.
Can you see the top side from the ground if you look up?
Yes, the domain of darkness above, yes.
Is there if I looked up, would I be able to make out anything at all, or just
It's
see?
kind of all just kind of clouds and anything beyond that. You just can't really make it out.
Okay, no.
You know there's, land up there, but you can't tell any major landmarks.
No, fair enough.
This is where the various beings of darkness live. This was, well, the death site of one. The Vampire Lord.
Fun? Oh, alright. Where's we wrote something down about that. Where is it?
Yeah.
Life freezes up for a moment at the sound of that.
We have part of his heart, I'm pretty sure.
We do. Do we still have it?
Yeah, you still have part of his heart.
Did we make any plans with that, or was just like, yeah, it would be useful eventually?
I think we kind of concluded that we gotta get all bets probably.
Oh.
Elrakian. Elrakian. I think. There was some. I don't know how accurate this is. Here are some notes that I was scribbling live as we were receiving information.
Yeah, Vampire Lord. Ramaris.
Mm.
Oh.
God got and sent to the lower hemisphere, we think. The Ivanti were fighting to end their slavery, no one was helping, so fair play to them. The trees were gifted to the sentient species by the gods. God may not actually be God, what the fuck?
Okay.
I think we concluded that it was just a different name, that one.
Yeah.
Wait, so they were brothers. Wait, does that mean?
So you're on. You still haven't confirmed the brothers thing. It may just be like a similar name, but as far as you're aware, the brother to the old vampire lord was one that descended down here and fought back with humans. So the gravestone says that, though. And it does seem that something's buried there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Alright.
Okay. Obviously, there's a. Normally, you don't dig up graves. There's a. At what point is it grave robbing, and at what is it just archaeology?
I feel like, digging up the body of an ancient vampire lord is always going to be a bad idea, regardless of whether or not it's a grave or an archaeological site.
We can all agree.
Yes, bad idea, bad idea. Do not go anywhere near anything.
What's the range? Does detect magic work through surfaces?
Depends on the surface.
It does specify. Yeah, it specifies.
Okay, so it
In the
probably
spell
wouldn't be able to see
description.
through that.
I'll just bring up detect magic now because Akari often has it active. And I'll just read off the different surfaces. And okay, so it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
it's-
I mean, people usually.
Yeah, 6 feet down.
Sorry.
Mm.
Yeah, so you'll need to at
So
least
if I-
halfway dig it up before Akari would be able to sense it.
Halfway digging up is not really desecrating a grave, is it?
I fully disagree.
It's
but
halfway
again,
towards making a major mistake.
Yeah, because if
Or another
if he's not like completely ceased to exist, there's a
If
chance.
he's not completely ceased to exist, you should dismember him as thoroughly as possible.
Yeah, but if he's been trapped there for like how long? I think I don't know what words to use, but I think you know what I'm getting at.
Can I pop an augury?
I'm getting at we should not touch this at all.
See, if you think it's a bad idea, I think it's a good idea.
That's not always the case.
To be fair, this is Kurenai
Not
talking.
always.
Akari's the bad idea person.
Okay.
Yeah, Kurenai is complicit. I
Yeah,
think
that's
I'm
fair.
going to pop an augury.
I think when they say we shouldn't do something, that's not the bad idea part. I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering things. Sometimes it's like, that would be a good idea, but let's not. Hey, I don't need no.
I have sent something to Neptune, because they have lore that may be helpful.
Reading at this thing.
Do you want me to share that with them?
Oh yeah, sure. I read the first paragraph and I was thinking, I'm certain the twins said the stuff about the Skyfall before, and then I got to the second paragraph and it's like, oh, great evil on Rasham. Okay.
So, Akari and Kurenai, being alive during the Shattering, witnessed this event and would have a bit more information to you. So you can assume the one that she spoke to that told her brother was ill was either on the good side or the great evil that then the heroes came after.
I mean, if it was the great evil, wouldn't she have seen the guy that told her that get killed at some point?
Well, she had to stay in the boundaries and he ran out here.
Yeah, I guess.
So the Silver Dragons, they're the 120-year-old adventurers.
Yeah, the one where you only have one that's alive currently and he's in the capital. The others all disappeared when they climbed the central
died
pillar.
when he came back.
No, he's just in a coma.
Yeah.
But he came back and he hasn't aged a day.
Can I mind link to unconscious people?
That sounds funny, I'd let you do it.
New interrogation method, knock them out and then start talking
Just
to
fucking
them.
annoy them, just start singing Crazy Frog in their unconscious mind. Alright, so are you digging up the grave then?
It depends what my augury says.
Augury says wheel. There's no bad that it can think of.
It's all good.
It's been tricked somehow.
It's not been tricked.
There is something wrong. It might be so bad that it's mistaken it for good.
Or maybe it's
Bad
good
number
and
so
it's
high,
therefore
leaps to
so good.
zero.
Drew and I is in a panic over this. It's like, as far as she is concerned, this is the worst idea of worst ideas.
Is,
The worst
do you,
idea of worst ideas. What about apartheid?
is that a thing in this world?
I don't know, is it an idea at least?
Apartheid.
Hmm.
I'm having to look up what apartheid is. How do you spell it?
Oh, the...
Oh,
Uh,
is it spelled like apathied? I always
It's
thought it was
A-P-A-R-T-H-E.
I've always pronounced that as apartheid.
Oh, right.
Because
yeah,
it's a
that
T.
makes sense, but yay, English.
You digging?
I learned English from a book.
Can someone else dig?
Don't want to get your hands dirty.
Mr. Wild Shape.
I've...
Nobody dig.
Yes, wild shape.
Are you scared because something bad might come out and cause more problems, or because we might find something that will be bad for us specifically?
I'd just
It's
rather
a
not.
vampire.
Well, was. Maybe it's
You
dead.
can, you
the-
can kill him.
Cards say wheel. It wasn't even wheel and why. A perfect wheel. We don't get many perfect wheels.
That just makes it more suspicious.
That just means it's an incredible opportunity that we need to take. What are you indeeding? You shut your mouth.
Actually, the creature must be able to see me for mind link.
Ah.
Fine, fuck it. I'm digging. I'm digging. You cowards.
Ooh. Okay, you're going to kind of dig and you eventually find at the bottom there is a sealed lead box.
Brunei is poised, ready to stab the box repeatedly and thoroughly.
Right. Loot box time. Let's open this bad boy up.
Okay, you spend quite a while kind of messing with the runes. It is a puzzle box to you, but you find this exhilarating. and inside you find another shard of the vampire's heart.
Here we go. See, you guys were about to not take this. We would have had to come all the way back.
What happens if we find all the shards?
You can piece it back together,
Bad thing.
and you
Do
can
we
either
want to do
either
that?
bring him back to life or you can destroy him.
I vote destroy.
What if we brought him back to life, find out some stuff, and then destroyed him?
He would kill us.
I think probably
Why
we
do we
could
just
take
destroy
it.
the fragments we already have, and then nobody else will be able to bring him back?
You think yeah, you've tried that before. You can't break them.
But we have an extra piece now.
I mean,
Because
we
of
tried
that.
again. Did we not? What went wrong last time? Did it just not
It's
work?
just
Or did...
yeah, it did not take any beating. It's like hitting a diamond with a hammer. It breaks whatever's below it.
If we're meant to somehow be able to destroy it when we have all of them, why wouldn't it be easier to destroy now that we have 2 of them?
It probably like
I mean,
reforms
that's
and
not
completely shifts or something. I mean, we can give it a go.
I think the mage is back.
Hmm?
The mage that casts silence. The one
Oh.
that was at the prison. Because I've not heard anyone say thank you. Which is weird, but it's discovered a heart.
That was a that gif is of a
everyone was-
heart
everyone was
container,
trying to
not a
forgo it.
heart piece.
Close enough.
Everyone was trying to and I dug it up all behind you and we found another.
I would have,
heart.
I would have gone and helped if you started digging.
I mean,
but
do
I
we
didn't try.
do we have to take magic up still, just so we can look for this mage? Because it seems to be following us.
I mean, at the moment, I don't know how useful finding these heart shards are, so I don't really know if it's something to be thankful for.
It seems like a
I
bad
think, didn't we
idea
I-
that we should stop.
Didn't we identify one of the shards and we figured out we could kill him if we had all pieces?
Isn't he kind of already just not there?
We've not
Well,
seen
I
him.
don't
Bigger
know.
thank you at the end.
Wow. Okay. You're really making me work for it. but Okay.
N shards +1 worth of thanks.
All right. I think I'll accept that. That's for all of you. You can't collectively give me that many. I need that many from each of you.
I'm the only one that made the promise.
Well, I'm demanding that others do as well. This isn't a negotiation. I'm
Ruinized
after what I'm
quote unquote thanks comes in the form of a murderous glare.
I've had worse. I'll take that. Hold on, wait. So what are the implications of this then? Great, the piece of the heart was buried here.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, brother. Your reign is over. No longer. Continue.
Well, I don't. Would someone say like their name? Or would they put I?
That's what I'm thinking. It's weird to like the person remorse.
Unless they want other people to read it.
That's also true.
There's
Wait,
no
what are you
magic
currently
on
reading? Which channel is this in?
gaming. Under the picture of flowers.
Oh, scrolling up it.
What's on the gravestone? That is interesting.
Yeah, I've just looked at my notes. The reason why having the full heart allows you to destroy the soul is it was part of the contract with the demon.
Oh,
So
Does that mean
having the full heart shard will give you access to his soul to therefore destroy it.
Ah, that makes sense. Can we estimate how many? Do we know how many shards there are?
There's about 3 and you've got 2 of them.
Or Right, these need to stay hidden then.
But actually, because we were about to not open that puzzle, but I brought up the puzzle box and then so clutched the opening. So I'm kind of carrying it.
Well, I promised you 4 shards worth of thanks, even though there's only 3, so I don't know
Well,
what
there we
that
go then.
entails. But...
I should carry them so that none of you do something stupid with them.
Ah, fair enough.
No, I'm
Yeah,
carrying
if
them.
we find all of them and then someone steals them and revives them, then I won't be very thankful.
Somebody bring me up to speed quickly.
Oh, so as Adeline kind of like stumbled through the woods, he got lost for a while. She said she was going to bring you to a place where she like last saw a living person, like one of the people that told her her brother was sick in the wars. And you're led to the final battleground of the Silver Hearts and the Vampire Lord, where there is a huge crater now filled with flowers and a headstone that reads this.
Oh.
They've also dug up the grave and found another shard of the Vampire Lord's heart.
Guys,
Freya and River dug up the grave.
Yeah, Freya
Who-
dug up the grave.
And
what?
River.
What?
It
What?
was
Why?
under my executive.
For the record, Ku and I was extremely against this.
The Augury was extremely pro this, and it
Okay.
was right.
It was
will-
suspiciously good.
I left for
What?
half an hour and you dug up a grave. Okay,
What else is
well,
there to do?
no, fair enough. No, true. But is it just flowers?
Yeah, it's just kind of all flowers around, like inside the crater. I don't know, you're a sword
Amazing.
nerd. You can see some like massive
Yes!
gashes in the earth. Yeah, I've activated his autism. You can
Yes!
see
Okay, yeah.
huge
I was like,
gashes
oh,
in the
wow.
earth from Silverheart's weapon. You like different
Whoa.
spell strikes from the other members of his crew. The battle was intense, but they did prevail and, kill the Vampire Lord long ago.
Oh my god, I just realised my child is actually named after the person I'm fanboying over, Silverheart.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, Ella's asking about the child. I made a sword that is sentient.
Oh,
It's called Silverheart. That's my child. Hold on, I'll find you a picture. It does have a gender. Gender is woman. Let me find it for you. It's a bit of a ways up.
Well, yeah,
That's why
the Silver
missed
Dragons
it.
is but
Yeah, Silver Dragons, but Krulix. Is it Silverheart? No, it's not Silverheart.
Abron Silverheart is the
Yeah.
fighter. Krolik Silverheart is his
Yeah.
dad, who was the blacksmith.
Yeah, Abron Silverheart. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, he was awesome. All right, well, I'll wander around. I'll pick some of the flowers maybe.
She kind of lingers at the edge of the crater and doesn't really go down into it.
Also, we're considering telling her that
Oh,
everyone who is not talking, like not responding to her and ignoring her, is actually dead.
has she
she's not.
mentioned that they're not responding to her?
Yeah, she did say that. Like, oh, it's weird
Yes.
how no one else talks to me when you guys are,
Oh,
And we're waiting for you to come back before we make a decision.
Yeah, they want you to
okay.
be there for
First
it.
of all, Anna, Jesus Christ,
That was a belt.
calm down, buddy.
He ate too many
Second off-
flowers.
Yeah, you do any that? Yeah, true. Yeah, let's talk this through. Is anybody actively against telling her?
No, I'm actively for it.
Yeah.
I feel like she deserves to
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, because
She
I don't
seems very
see.
upset with the way things are.
Yeah, I don't see any valid reason in not telling her, and the reasons for, like, at the end of the day, she deserves to know what's going on. Do you? Yeah,
Should we do it before we get back into the city or in the city? So that she can
Maybe-
see what's around her, as we're saying.
yeah, maybe
Or
start
we
warming her
prepare
up to it. Let's try preparing her as we start walking back, and then when we get to the city, you could maybe show her by doing your song and freeing the spirits.
Do we want to start with freeing the spirits now, or do we want to get to like the middle bit first, or the end?
Maybe towards the end of it, if we start
There's supposed to
warming
be
her
something
up
to
to
do
the
with
idea,
Wait, there's supposed to be an anchor soul, isn't there?
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
probably in the place we're not allowed to go into.
Yeah.
Alternatively,
thing.
could an anchor soul potentially still be tied to a living body?
I don't think it's her.
I don't think there's anything for or against it.
I don't see. I think
No,
maybe
what's this-
start talking.
Living beings have souls.
Yeah, but they're not dead, so they're not going.
Yeah, they're not
they're
dead,
not
so
holding
they're
up
not
other
gonna be the
people from passing to the afterlife.
Why couldn't
Maybe-
a living person be the thing that's holding people here?
Could be, I suppose.
That's
It
true.
could be her
I mean,
brother.
we don't know. We don't know enough about it.
Mm,
Yeah. When we get back,
think-
maybe let's ask if we can see her brother, because maybe her brother knows, and that's why he doesn't want her going into the city or the castle.
yeah, I think we should tell her the situation and then ask her that.
Yeah, tell her the situation. Ask her to meet her brother at least. Do you want to tell her? Because I think you're better than the rest of us at breaking the news to people that they're dead.
I can try. No, she's not dead.
No, well, no, breaking the news that people are dead.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright. And you're gonna head back out of the crater, and she's kind of waiting nearby to, escort you back. It's quite a pretty place, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
It might have looked a lot prettier a while ago.
Well, yes, there wasn't a giant hole there at one point.
Oh, wait, you meant that place here, yeah.
Yeah.
I planted some of the flowers just to... Well, the animals like it.
That's
They're
nice.
beautiful. So we've noticed something that we think you should know.
Oh, sure. Is there some kind of breach in the runes?
No.
No, they seem to be holding pretty well.
Oh, wonderful.
It's something that this place has similarities to other places we've been.
Well, it was built in the vision of all the countries, so I'm sure you've seen many similarities.
Yeah, in architecture, but it has similarities in other ways, where it's a place of old that has held on, perhaps where it should just be letting go.
What do you mean exactly?
So, there are other places around. Was it still called the Cradle then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, around the Cradle, where a long time ago, which would have been near the time all the lords were ushered into the capital, the Shattering happened. We've told about that, haven't we?
Yeah.
we have.
Yeah. And many places got frozen in time, but the people there were killed, but they lingered as spirits.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Everyone here's good. The kings, the lords, they're all inside. Well,
Well, you know how you've said that it's a bit weird that sometimes people around don't speak when you talk to them?
sure, but they're probably just busy, or,
Have you
I'm just a
noticed
machine to them.
all doing the same thing? Anything like repeatedly doing the same thing?
Sure, but all you mortals do that. You have jobs and you do the jobs. I repeat the same thing every day.
Mm.
With the same situation, like the same parts, same, not just like same vert or model, but the exact same action for repeating every 30 seconds on end.
I guess I just assumed they'd. It doesn't make sense.
It is difficult to understand.
Maybe it'll be a bit easier if you show them.
Should I begin to play which song? Make the spirits appear, or guide towards the anchor soul?
Maybe. I don't know. It's hard.
What did I say, sorry?
We've already seen the spirits. Like we could see the
Yeah.
guy that was.
Yeah, but we can
I
we can
think-
ask them questions.
Oh, true.
Briganthia, do you notice that we look and act different to the rest of the people here as well?
Well, you came in from the outside though.
Yes, but we aren't just repeating or doing repetitive tasks. We're doing
Wait.
new things.
Do the people in here always look and act like this?
Yes.
Yes, but that's just what they do.
It's what they've
Like
been.
even before events like the sickness?
Well, no, they were different back then, but
Are we more like they were back then?
I guess.
How long were you alive for before everyone got ushered in Shattering?
Hundreds, thousands of years.
Right, okay, so that's not very helpful to my
Yeah.
point that I'm making.
We are. These spirits that are here are living out, from what we've seen before, the same days, same motions as always, and they're not passing on into the beyond, which is a kind place. And what we do is we free those spirits. We free the people that are trapped. River does. He's able to sing to them and grant them peace. And isn't that what you want to do as well? You want to help these people and make sure that they are at peace and happy.
Yes, but I've protected them. They're alive, aren't they? Or did I fail in my one job?
You didn't. No. You didn't fail. You did everything you could. That's what's important here. You did so well, and you worked so hard, and there is nothing you could have done. Something else happened here that was beyond your abilities.
How can you say that if they're all dead?
Because from what we've seen of you and your brother, I'm sure, you've worked diligently and hard. I can't speak for everything,
Not hard
but
enough. I'm supposed to die before any of these people do.
well, we don't know exactly what happened, but from your reaction, I'm sure you've done everything you could, and now you can help us.
They're still. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
no, I'm trying to figure out. They're
You
still
can help.
here now, like, we're helpable because of your diligence.
Good point. Yeah, that's a very good point. You can help us further and help them further as well in granting them peace. If we're able to meet with your brother and talk with him and maybe go into the castle.
Sometimes things don't work out as you'd wanted, and there was one day a long time, or quite a while ago, where
I don't
it
have
really didn't
wants.
work out.
I don't have needs. I'm not supposed to have
have a- you
emotions
have a
and
want.
cry, and
I know,
One
it's
is to
okay.
do a good job.
that's just what I'm told to do. That's all I'm supposed to do. And I can't do it.
Hey. I'm gonna like grab her like antlers. No, yeah, antlers, whatever. It's done now. It's done. You can cry about it, which is good for you, but we still need to grant them peace.
How does that even
So-
work with mortals?
You'll see.
There's
If you
an
let us.
anchor soul keeping them here instead of here, changing, unaware, rather than moving on.
What is that? How do I give
Uh,
that to you?
We can find them, help them calm, work through whatever is making them determined to stay, ease that,
Then
and
do
free
that.
everyone. Okay. Should I just start playing the searching song?
Yeah, okay. So you want to do searching instead of talking to spirits?
Do we need to ask them anything?
I don't
Are
know
they
what
gonna know
questions we
anything? I feel like we just search them.
Yeah, it was probably easier on Recanthia if we do it that way.
Yeah. Let's go with that song.
Okay. Alright. So you're going to begin to play the one that guides you to the anchor soul.
Yep.
As
Mhm.
you kind of move about, you see many of the spirits kind of turn to look at you and, you know, kind of glance and then glance towards kind of the castle building, all just kind of staring at it now.
Mm.
Right, well, I think we know where it is.
Yep.
Gonna start heading over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's gonna kind of slowly walk up behind you, but is still very unsure. How could a soul be in there? Everyone in there's alive. I can still hear them giving me orders.
And
Yes, they told me not to bring you inside, to stay out here. Said he's ill, but I can't be near him when he's ill.
Who's ill?
My brother.
Oh fuck.
Does that
I mean,
not
this
seem
song
weird?
is
Whoever gave that
Yeah.
order probably is one of the many people that we need to help by freeing.
Can I just quickly confer with my party members,
Sure.
guys?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, sick, ancient, powerful machine. Seen that before. Harper Roost Forge got stabbed through the chest. I have a feeling Bale stuff.
That's what River was saying earlier.
Did we have
Oh,
any
shit.
confirmation
I'm
that?
so sorry.
Yeah, but you weren't there, so it's fine.
Okay.
No, you
Did
you
we
weren't.
have any confirmation
You
that
have
the thing at the
independently come
forge
to the
was a
same
Bale
conclusion
thing?
as me.
Great minds think alike.
Sorry, what did you say? I spoke over you.
I was asking, did we have any confirmation that the thing at the forge was a Bale thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I must have missed
You
that.
know that Bale has kind of put out these corruptive things that have taken over many old world constructs and creatures.
Mm, well, at
Is
least
it-
now we're.
the conversation that we had earlier, Adeline, that you missed was that River came up with it being Bale and was like asking us all if we thought we're thinking the same thing, and it was basically like, yeah, the people who have been around since the calamity didn't come up with that conclusion, and the Bale fanatic didn't come up with it either.
The Bale fanatic
So-
was asleep, so.
No, because he prompted me to say it.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. I trust that.
Were there
Yeah.
were there any constructs that helped out the lords?
Yes, they're sentinels. There's various
Are they-
suits of armor, each representing, you know, one of the countries, and that was the personal guard of the, well, you know, the king and queen when they came to visit.
That'll
So
do
who
it.
gives you the orders?
Well, they just give it to me through my mind. It's the it's the Lord's.
Is it like, do you hear their voice, or do you just
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Forgive me if I'm wrong. Are the arbiters constructs or are they people?
We're a confusing mix. We're created, but we bleed. We're not supposed to feel, but apparently we do.
Well, that just means they didn't. I don't know. It's their fault, not yours.
Yeah. Either we'll if we can, maybe
Everyone's
enter
made
the
something
castle with you.
that's able to do something they didn't want it to do.
Yeah, if people that made you didn't want you to have feelings, and you have feelings, that's their fault, isn't it?
Yeah, guys, let's
Anyway,
move to the castle and see
Yeah,
what we need to
yeah.
see.
This anchor soul thing, would it heal sickness?
If the sickness is caused by it, maybe. This is the first.
Well,
Like, finding someone alive in one of these places is also a first.
I'm not allowed inside the castle because they say I can't be close to my brother when he's ill. I need to defend
The
him
commander's
and them.
probably out of date.
They say
Should be
it
fine if he come in now.
constantly.
Constantly, is it?
Well, if I stay and defend him by his side, there is nothing to defend the people, the castle, the lords
There's
in
no
there.
people
Well,
left.
Yeah.
But the lords, no, the kings, they're all in there. They hid in there while everyone else
Would
out
you-
here burned.
They're the same as everything out here.
Would you like
they're
us
not
to
gonna
go
be
in?
any different.
You can
Okay.
wait outside if you must. If you
Hey.
need. If you
By the
want
way,
to.
as well, focus on that. That I know it's hard to think about, but that the people out here burned. Focus on those memories and try to remember, even if it's painful. We'll go inside. We'll be out soon.
Yeah, how did they?
I think
I will
she's-
not be saying this to her. I'll just say,
Yeah.
yeah, for them to have died, she must have seen it.
Yeah, I think there's a bit of copium going on here.
Right. I could try and mind link
I think
later,
it might
but I
go a
won't
bit
do that
beyond
now.
copium and into Google.
Alright. Alright, let them grieve.
The song that she was singing, according to Jockey, did have the words crazy in it, but let's not do that.
Call me crazy.
You can listen to it again if you want the words, because it was meant to have some symbolism to it.
I
I
can
can
really hear the
never
words.
understand song lyrics.
That's fine.
I didn't want it playing over.
I would
so had
need
it
them to be typed out by someone.
That's alright. We'll look into it after the session maybe.
on.
I'll open the doors.
Okay. Cool. I'm
Oh,
gonna...
shit.
Yeah, I'll play it one more time.
Hey guys, music shit.
Okay. You're going to open the doors as they crackle inwards with kind of this black goo.
Oh,
Cool.
cool. Goo. My favourite.
Akari just looks at all the mess and says, I'll go in last, after some cleaning.
Is this goo familiar? Goo?
It just looks black and gross and viney.
If Akari, just repeatedly prestidigitations, can she start cleaning it up?
Sure.
Fuck's sake. Really? Alright, I'll start walking in. He's
themselves on the map.
alive!
He's alive. Everyone step in, and you see each of these statues
fuck.
as one of each of the different countries.
Oh, that's so cool. But I'm so gonna get killed by one of these.
And then the doors slam closed, and all of the statues come to life, and they kill everybody. Zach and me watching solo leveling last night. Anyway.
Yeah, no, by all means, you go first. Oh no, that's Kona. I like that one.
Oh yeah.
No, go first, it's fine.
I'm scouting. Look, Harvey's cleaning up everything in her way.
Oh, Kurana's going first, hold on. I will... I wanted to go touch the statues.
They look really
I
cool.
want to go... They look so cool. There's Dragonborn ones. Oh, there's one for each nation.
Yeah, it's almost like I
River
said that.
It's almost like you said that.
That's
so
fucking crazy.
No. I was saying that in character. I promise you I didn't just gloss over what you said. I promise. Okay, no, I'm gonna hold Freya's hand out of fear and also to make sure I don't run off.
Were we missing any knowledge in which the different nations were? Or did we already have?
You already have kind of which each of them are.
Okay.
I'll send it again
gain
to
any
you.
extra information from seeing these statues.
I'll send you what I've got.
Oh, that's so cool. I bet the dwarf one has a big hammer as well.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Oh, I bet the elf one has a cool sword, and the dragon one has probably something awesome. Oh, Freya, please help me back. I don't want to go looking at everything. Ooh, okay. Kratos.
Weren't there some nations that were more like multiple types of monster? Which monsters did they choose to represent those nations?
Antralia, that's where we are now. Androsia. Weimerus.
Beth says
Oh no.
hi.
Oh, hi
Who
Beth.
says hi? Hello, Beth.
Beth.
No.
Well, you'll see here which each one is represented by.
Or Raka. Huh. I didn't realize how many had slave species.
Oh.
Only 4 of them.
Only.
Yeah, who would have? Yeah, only 4. Oh, sorry, only
That's
4 of the
alright.
7 the places had species. Oh, sorry, 4 of what?
4
10?
out of 11.
Yeah, of 11. Oh, yeah, that's still fucked.
I mean, it's lower than I would expect out of most worlds.
Okay. Oh. No sign of her brother, though.
Well,
Probably
not yet.
further in.
Is what I say before I get absolutely decked by a giant mech.
It's what you say before you turn around and surprise her brother's there and is going to stab you through the chest again.
No, is that he's already stabbed me through the chest. He stabbed me through the...
Oh,
Yeah, there's no brother, famous last words. There's no brother. Oh, hey, look, a sword through my chest.
Oh boy, I don't have a chest anymore. Yeah.
Oh boy, I've been decapitated.
I'm gonna like laser you and get rid of your everything but your feet.
Oh god, just
Oh,
leave
yeah.
me to fucking... Yeah. I don't like the way you said that. What do you mean, hell yeah?
Sorry, solo leveling's in my fucking mind right now.
Ah.
Oh, it was pretty high.
It was pretty good. Alright, anything you want to do? There's just these nice statues.
I really want to go over to the statues.
I want to go up to one of them,
Which one are you?
but I don't know if I will.
Oh, he's eventually going to approach the human one.
Okay. You guys are going to watch as the two twins kind of approach the human one. It begins to slightly shift as its eyes shift colour to red.
That's not good.
The twins are going to step away from the human one.
Don't kill Kurenai.
The color is going to kind of decrease and it moves back to its original stance.
Akari's going to step back towards the human one.
It is going to immediately red eyes again, but move a little quicker this time.
Hey,
Well,
that's
back
DM
away
code for
again.
No,
don't
it's
tease the
DM code for
statue.
nothing. Don't worry about that.
Oh,
What
shut
if,
up.
Gets away
what if
again.
Do you want to walk up to it?
I'm gonna slowly walk up to it.
As you walk up to it, the eyes are going to kind of flicker green and then to a kind of light blue as it shifts again but stands more into like a fully guard stance rather than a display stance.
Interesting.
It's kind of racist.
It's kind of racist!
Where was Krythus?
The human
Right.
specifically.
Ah, what if I go up to the dwarven one?
It again kind of flickers green and then light blue and is going to move into a defensive stance.
Hey,
Okay.
wait.
Ooh.
I'm like mostly human. Why does
Yeah.
this one not like me?
And
Keyword
I'll
there.
find something out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the human one first.
I'm going to try the
Oh,
other
this one's
one.
going to start following Freya. As soon as
Ooh.
as it gets close to the twins, you see its eyes shift to look at them and turn red as it gets defensively wanting to kill them.
What if I
these
move-
guys good? Okay,
What
the
if I
thumbs
move
up
away
and
from the dwarven one?
It follows you as well.
What?
Are you backed up to the elf
Since
one?
the human one was refusing, Akari's approached the elven one.
That one also turned red.
Does
Why
It's
did none of
clever.
them like me?
It might
You're
be
a
the whole
vampire.
vampire thing.
The human one turns green around you, but doesn't turn blue. And continues to follow Freya.
What about this one?
That one will turn blue to you.
Cool. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I wanted to know which one was based with.
I'm gonna run away from the dwarven one and then.
It's
after
going
that-
to follow you, and you guys hear the rumbling of footsteps as it starts to run after him.
Oh, this is
Akari's
awesome.
gonna like just check to see if the fairy one also does the red eyes thing.
The fairy one also does the red eyes to you.
Oh,
Sorry, I think they
first
just
of
all
I'm gonna
hate you.
I'm gonna pat you on the back. It's fine.
None of these statues are fair.
Well, you probably shouldn't be a vampire. Sorry, that's rude.
Whoa.
That's rude. That's a
That
loaded
was
statement.
Not,
That's a
that was
loaded statement. I'm
uncalled
sorry. I meant that as a
That was a
joke.
microaggression.
If I point at the black sludge stuff, can you clean this up? Oh, and I can say that in Dwarvish because I know Dwarvish.
for. Honestly,
Clean up?
If you say it in
There's gonna
Dwarvish,
be a-
it will start using its giant hammer to basically just slam it down and then scoop it and just push it out the door.
There would have been like a line of cleanness
Yeah.
that Akari could have made.
He's helping. He's building on it.
Alan,
Oh,
can you go near the angel one?
I think Alna has resumed his slumber.
Shiro?
No, I'm awake.
Uh-huh.
Would you like
What was
to
the
go
last
near
thing said to you?
The last thing said about me was, is he awake?
Do you?
No.
Close enough.
Do you?
Do you know what's going on? What day of the week is it?
Sunday.
No,
It's a
Alright,
Wednesday,
yeah.
I do.
no, chicken jockey.
Oh.
Chicken
jockey!
Oh, for fuck's sake. I do have this soundboard on and I'm turning that off.
No, leave my funny sub. I do them bones in the wolf howl. Them bones is fine. I promise to not use chicken jockey.
And here.
Mm.
Wait. Did you, for some actual reason, actually add chicken jockey?
I didn't press it that time.
Yeah, no, that was...
I
Neptune.
had my doubts that you actually added that.
Yeah,
to the
these are
server.
ways around.
You're welcome.
I didn't believe that. That was
You're
one of
welcome.
the server ones.
Ooh, is that sun symbol on the tapestry the natural thing in there, or is it a placeholder for something else?
Yeah, no, that's on there.
Proceed. Yeah, do we want to... I'm gonna have my guy keep on cleaning this place up. Oh, hello.
Have you found it yet?
Not
We-
yet.
We've been playing around with the statues.
They are the
I like step-
sentinels of old.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're very receptive to their own particular races.
Well,
Akari's
yes.
gonna
Very
keep on
unreceptive
poking
to the
this
others.
human statue until it
Yeah.
responds to her as a human.
It's gonna kill you. It's actually just gonna
Are
kill
you, are you actually gonna try and stay near it?
Can I tell the human statue that they're cool?
They seem to respond, but their programming is not to allow any species near the one that they're protecting. So they're kind of
I'm
caught.
sorry. It's too racist. It's more racist than I'm charismatic.
Yeah.
Let me just roll quickly.
Uh-oh.
Akari's not next to the one it's protecting. She's next to the statue itself.
Yeah, close enough. It's racist enough, I'm afraid.
It doesn't like assassins, man. Racism roll. Hey, at least it isn't a crit on them this time.
Oh,
Now, the crits are
those
normally
are
suffered by Kurenai.
True.
Akari, get out of there before it kills you.
It's going to like basically slam down its blade onto her.
Oh.
Yeah, she's dead. She gets cleaved in half.
Wait,
Jeez.
where's
Those are
the
two
damage?
attacks, so
Where's
it's
the
not
damage roll?
48
Oh, there.
damage.
Damage roll.
That's not enough to kill her, but she is unconscious.
Yeah, she is
Oh,
unconscious.
sure.
I'm going to instantly use the Balm of the Summer Court thingy-mabob, and I'm going to give you 2 dice worth.
If you
Fuck's sake.
want to
Oh,
walk
that's-
together, you should
That
really
looks like a more
put them
dramatic
back.
response than I would
How
ever
do we
expect
put
from
them
Freya
back?
over this.
just
Well,
walk them back to their station and tell them their duty's done.
Your duty is done, you did a great job.
They're going to move back into kind of the display stance that they have, and they're supposed to be detached from you, but they're not, so I'm going to delete them and just...
Wait,
get
did
you- get a
Akari
new
only
one.
get 3
I
hit
will-
points and 2d6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will move the
Still
dwarf
at
one
10th
back.
of her HP, and she is going to get very far away from the statues.
Give me your big hammer.
You
Please.
did a very good job. Very commendable work, Mr. Statue.
Alright, they're
Would
all
you
going to
like
kind
a
of
little bit
stand
more?
down.
Wait, give me your hammer, please.
They will not hand it over their hammer.
Ah, your duty is done. You did a fine job.
They're going to stand back as well.
Right, you each.
They
Oh,
like
for
the detached thing.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine, just delete it and they'll get a new one.
Ah,
What's happened now?
I've rolled to heal the twins again,
Uh-oh.
and I've
oh my
rolled 2
god.
ones.
Oh, roll them again, roll them again.
God hates Akari.
Roll them
Luck
again. You
not
got a
what-
2 and a 1 and then 2 1s. Roll the 2 1s
Yeah.
again. That's not fair. This is out of combat
least-
healing, I don't mind.
It didn't suffer a critical hit. Actually, no, even if it was a critical
There you
hit,
go,
that
so-
wouldn't have
Hey,
been
that's good.
A bit better, I
That's-
suppose.
that's
So
good.
one of the twins gets 5, the other gets 6.
Oh, do you want me to throw a heal in as well if they're not fully topped up?
They're still not topped up, no.
Yeah, I'll throw in a heal. Yeah, I'm a cleric. I should be doing that shit more.
Maybe the statue would respond more favourably if they saw the people that they favoured healing us.
Maybe we
I
don't
think you need
test
to
that.
stop going near the statue.
Yeah.
1d4 plus 8.
Does that? Do you not have cure wounds?
No, just a feeling word. There you go. Have 11 hit points.
Plus 8. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not
think
your spell attack modifier; it's your ability.
Whoops. Whoops. Yep, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay, I was like, what buffs to healing have you got? I want them.
There's 7. 7. Yeah, that'll be a bit more insane, wouldn't it?
Okay, so only
Yeah,
7.
I should get cure wounds to be fair.
Rogue doesn't have cure wounds.
Yeah. I should.
Healing word is good, but I just never take it because it's half the healing.
Mm,
I mean,
Yeah, it would be
bonus
better.
action and range is good for versatility.
I would say the main purpose of healing word is so that you heal with your main action, and healing word lets you also. Oh wait, no, level spells on turn. Yeah, never mind. It's that it lets you do it as a bonus action, basically. Just-
Yeah,
Okay.
it has advantages and disadvantages. Obviously, if it was a D8, it would be infinitely better.
Yeah.
Fairness.
Yeah, maybe I'll switch it out next time. Alrighty. Should we continue down the left passageway?
But if I start playing the song again,
Oh, true. Yeah.
also
Yeah,
I was
you-
listening to the lyrics of the song, and I was like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have been doing what we're doing.
That's fine.
What did I say?
It was like, hey, if this is a dream, don't wake me. That's exactly what we're doing to her.
Well, we're in too deep now. Play the funny song, funny man.
those lyrics only like further enhance my opinion that she's probably the anchor.
Well,
We'll find out.
it led us this way, not to her. Unless we just.
Maybe
We'll
it's
find out.
leading us towards the thing that will get her to, like,
I
We'll
guess
find-
we'll find out.
We'll
Well.
find out. Which way is it?
Is
Okay.
it-
Yeah,
I saw
it
some
is to
stuff
the
on
right. Yeah.
You're so good at this. Nyum. Everyone's zooming. I
how
love
long
zooming.
until we find another security measure designed to keep people that they should be protecting out?
Akari's not a fan of racism.
I
As we
don't
all
blame
should
Akari.
Yeah.
Yes. This stream was sponsored by
No.
anti-racism.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say something else
I was not
entirely.
gonna say, no, I would not say this stream is sponsored by racism.
I don't know.
That
You
was-
say a lot of shit, man.
I do say a lot of
I-
shit, but I'm not a racist.
If Miss gets banned, it
Ella,
will
don't
be
look
your
at me
fault.
It
like
will
that.
be my fault, not your fault.
Ella's giving me the look, so shut up.
You
I'm glad she's able to give you the look, man. Right,
I mean,
you were going to crack
look-
open these doors.
the look didn't stop you, it just was mentioned after you'd already stopped.
So this isn't going to be an exact map of what I originally envisioned it to be, but she is going to, start to walk with you and go, well, that's, the meeting room. I've been in there many times before. As you kind of step through into this quite nice hallway, really. But there's some very obvious parts of the hallway.
Are
There's-
they dead or
Yeah,
undead?
very, very dead. Like, dead, long time dead.
I heard so Kuranai
no,
is
no.
going to poke each of them with a great sword.
No, they seem fine. Probably.
What stuff do they have on them?
No.
From these
These
people.
seem like,
Okay.
Oh, it's not these people,
kind
is
of royalish people. But the same kind of black slick is through here as well, and kind of growing off all of the walls.
Mm,
How similar is this to what we had in the prison? At all?
Not really. There's no
Seems
kind of
more
like
violent.
undead here.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
But the dead here do seem very dispatched of violently. Like, this one has like a limb
Yeah.
that's over here and another limb that's over here.
Or they've been cut down.
Yeah, they have been cut down and eviscerated. This was not just killing to get somewhere, this was killing to kill.
I'm just gonna grab Alna's token from.
Oh.
There's no violent undead here, but there are things that are violent to undead for no apparent reason.
It's okay.
Right, I've got a hunch. I'm gonna wait to find out what it is if it's right before I say it.
I
Why not
feel
say
like
it
I'm gonna.
first?
Just
think
in
you're
case
right.
it's really wrong.
Yeah, if it's really wrong, it'll be really sad. But if you're
'Cause
right,
if what I'm thinking is wrong and I say it, that would be very wrong.
Akari, for the love of fuck, stay with us.
We can look down the stairs.
Down the stairs is not the way that you can tell the ankle solars, but downstairs it seems to kind of lead into various rooms. There's, kind of where the royals would stay.
Ooh, actually, are there any swords in there?
No, they've all long since decayed or been taken elsewhere. There's 3 doors up ahead, though.
Alright, so River, play your funky tune.
Are they? Wait, I'll just keep playing.
I'll move my familiar. Alna's my familiar now.
Okay.
I'll touch them to me.
You're going to see ahead that it kind of calls to you straight forwards into the room.
Should we find out what these other ones are on the way back?
That'll be
You
fun.
might as well
By the way-
take a quick look in on the way there.
Okay.
We're not in a rush.
No.
Okay.
Well, let's
Yeah.
look at the top one.
Boop. So it's kind
Yep.
of like a nice chill meeting place. Like, most of this seems well preserved. It's made with materials and there's almost an entire spell cast on this area to keep it fresh. Like, there's not been decay and there's not much of the black ichor in here.
Oh, wait! Wait, actually. Can I use Identify to find the spell?
Sure.
Oh, that would be so cool to
How
have.
it works? Don't you identify an object?
If I touch the room, or like the area around it, can I figure out like the enchantment or the spell
I'll
for
let you
it?
do it. Sounds fun.
That is a good one.
Oh my god, if I could put that on like a weapon or armor, we could have like a rock or like whatever this is, resistant weapon or armor.
Wash everything.
So
Yeah,
you
okay.
find kind of a like rune stone built into the wall that is seeming to keep up this spell in the room that keeps everything kind of in a stasis of no decay.
Oh my god, at the very least that would be like an potentially unrustable sword. Oh, I have to copy that down. Can I get a funky little picture of the little rune?
Yeah, I'll get you a funky little picture of the little rune.
Yeah.
My favourite little autistic.
Don't call me that. Don't call me your favorite autistic.
Yeah, that's offensive to the rest of us.
Good,
Yeah.
good
It's
boy.
for the rest of us.
But none of the others of us are. Not even your fiance.
Wow.
Yeah, he's my second favourite autistic.
Oh well, that's hilarious to hear that Charlie's higher than him.
Right, it is a very complicated rune.
Charlie is higher than yourself?
I can't be my own favourite autistic, I fucking hate myself.
Okay, missed.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm
that's
my
awesome.
favourite autistic person.
Good.
That
I'm
is
glad
a
to
very
hear it.
healthy mindset.
Yeah, it's a very complicated rune of just old world runes.
Rune of stasis.
Oh, I just realised the door's not actually in there, the doors are over here.
Well, rot. Let's just make it decay, because that's what you said. Verbatim.
Yeah, be for a second.
Oh, that's very cool. Alright, so are we going? Do you want to check the downstairs? Or the downside? This one? The quarry?
Yeah, the down one. Should be good.
Yeah, let's check down here as well.
Exploration!
Didn't get you
Right,
killed
look at this
last
cool
time.
rune I found.
I'm gonna stay with Canthea just to make sure she's doing alright.
She's kind
That's
of just
Good,
trying to hold herself together, seeing a lot of the death. At
Are we
least,
going through the other
you
door?
know, knowing I'm alive, he's still well, can you help him?
We will do our very best. Yeah.
Oh, look at the party being party members.
It seems like a workshop,
Ooh.
Right, let's drag him back out of there. Then.
and there's a lot of
That's fair.
scrolls here, and, you know, kind of... Well, there was a... Well, actually, no, there is, because each of these has the anti-decay rune.
Stasis.
So there are still
Ooh.
scrolls here. It's
I will check those
political jargon of each of the meetings that they've had here. There's copies of all of the treaties they've signed. You know that person that write every single word in a lore place. Somebody give me the word. I'm
Yeah.
like really struggling.
I don't know
Scribe.
what it is.
No, it's not a scribe.
Yeah.
The person with the funny
Secretary?
typewriter. No, they like
No.
they
I
typewrite.
know what you're referring
Yeah.
to, but I also don't know the word.
There's basically
Uh,
logs of every single word ever said inside a meeting, whatever those are called.
Scrivina.
That would be really
What
interesting.
did, wait, what
think,
did Charlie say?
I think we call it
A law
Is it
scrivina,
Yeah,
a scrivina, scrivener, whatever the fuck.
Scrivener.
yeah.
A judicial scrivener. Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure a
Notary is what I was thinking. That's the word.
Notary.
Yeah,
That sounds a lot
is
cooler.
just a scribe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no,
yeah.
a scrivener, scribe, notary,
Okay,
and
we
clerk
know now,
are all
we know now.
synonyms.
But yeah, this is basically
know
where
that.
they keep all of their logs of every word ever said by who and whatever.
I mean, that's cool. I'm sure Freya would like this stuff, but that's not. That's secondary stuff.
I'm kind of scared that it will decay, the runes will stop working, but that shouldn't happen.
Do we want to copy some of this stuff, or like copy down the important stuff?
I think it would take too long to sift out what's important.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bureaucracy. Most of it's not important.
Yeah.
Okay, it is 20 to 9. Sorry, 7 to 9. We do have 2 other rooms we could go look at, and then maybe we could do the big boss room.
No, we don't know it's a boss room. Let's
Yeah,
see
you don't
it.
know that. There's no health packs outside. Shut the fuck up.
Although,
You're right. I'll shut the fuck up. I'm
You're
sorry.
looking.
I will be quiet.
We should look into what this next room is.
oh,
Do you want to open it? The big room?
Yes.
my mind is going in so many places that I don't want to be through.
Okay. Let me just quickly get something for you.
Is
Don't
it a
worry
tap
about-
roll?
No. That's silly, Zach. You're so silly. Okay, you are going to open... So it's meant to look like this. I could not find anything that would even come close to it, so I attempted to just draw the circular table. But honestly, it works better this way.
Ooh.
And of course, all of the dead bodies aren't showing because I forgot. But there is many, and then each of
Hey, look,
the
a bunch of
kings dead, kind of each head pounded into the central table.
Oh god.
As
Oh hey, would you look at that?
Oh, it's a good thing I've been cleaning.
a creature at the end of the room turns to look at you, the strange black
Oh.
ichor still falling off of them.
If the Kari
Oh,
ever
shit.
gets close enough, she's cleaning it.
Brother.
Okay.
It's been working
Um,
so far.
Oh
This
god.
should be suitable.
Recantia really shouldn't be in here.
Oh, this isn't a good
Ooh.
chance to use it.
I'm gonna look back at her and see what she's doing.
Maybe she could help.
Is that your brother?
Her eyes are
Yeah, it's
completely
definitely her
wide
brother.
as she's looking forwards. One at the shock of, you know, the people she's been hearing, the people she's been trying to protecting dead over a table, and the swirling creature that is looming over everybody in this room, every black ichor stain on the walls.
I think we know why you've been told to guard the gate and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
Well,
you
now
can't
we
kill
know.
it. Now you can help us to get rid of it.
Well,
I mean, get rid of it.
there's a slight problem with
It's. Hey. Listen. Yeah, River, we can't run away from this one. Like, we
No,
have to kill this
That's
one.
not the problem. The
Oh
problem
yeah?
is they are apparently bound to life together.
Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
If we run away, we can kill the
Your
doctor
brother
for
isn't.
one.
No, if it dies, she dies.
I'd like to.
I was making the
Explain
opposite point.
Yeah, you are thinking practically. I don't want to do that.
She's going to kind of
Mm.
hold herself as best as she can. There's everything we've done, everyone we've tried to protect is dead. Neither of us deserve to live.
Well, hold on. We can still save them. But it would mean giving your all.
Well, if they're
Literally.
corrupted, if we could clear the corruption, that could be huge.
Yes. That we could.
Question is how.
You have a choice.
Don't know.
Yeah. You have a choice. We can leave. We can leave your brother here for a while longer while we find a way to clean him and bring him back to who he was before. Or you can choose to end it all now. But I will not make that choice for you.
There's no point.
There's new people to
I've
protect.
No, there's not. If there were new people to protect, I wouldn't have killed the people who tried to get in here.
Well,
You didn't know that.
But I should have.
Because we can. Yeah.
They would have been killed by this thing if you hadn't killed them
No.
outside. They were dying either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
They were
death
dying. They
was
tried to
more
force their way in.
merciful.
Yeah. They tried to force their way in. You stopped them. We came in kindly. We wanted to listen to you. We wanted to help. You have done good here.
You did what you
Remember
believed was
that.
your duty.
My duty has failed. My
Well-
duty was to protect people, and I have killed people who are innocent. My life is useless at this point. I want him dead, and I want to go with him.
Do you not want to help people in the future?
There's no one left
I mean-
that I'm supposed to protect.
Would you?
How can I protect people in the future if I couldn't protect people here?
Maybe there's a really
There is-
big city somewhere else that you could protect.
You could come with us into the age, but it would mean leaving your brother a while longer like this.
No.
Failure
No.
isn't
Suffering.
permanent.
Look at him. That's
Yeah.
not
I mean-
right.
Looks more scary
think-
than suffering.
Guys, I think we just start.
What? Start waiting on him.
Yeah, I think she's done everything she can. We can, if you help us, you will bring the people you protected to
Peace.
their freedom. Yeah, peace. You can give them peace now, as you've tried so hard to do in the past.
And make it so.
Failure is not
Then
permanent.
You will.
We will recover from this. You will recover from this.
We will recover.
He will.
You will.
recover from this.
But River, we can.
What happens?
You can help us.
What happens if I start playing the Let Souls Move On song?
Sure. You wanna try that?
Does my chest cease to exist?
What? No, that's silly. Would you like to try that though?
I would. I don't like the way you've worded that, but I would. I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah. Hey, what's that funny little ruler
Hey,
there
what's
for?
that? Yeah, what's that?
I'm just checking the
What's that
right.
funny
No,
little
don't do
ruler?
it that way.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
We can have a bingo card of people who've been stabbed through the chest by giant monsters.
Uh-huh.
The last one to get stabbed through the chest by a giant monster is a loser.
Yeah. I was the first, so I'm the winner.
Okay.
Oh god.
I mean, if you factor in backstory, I'm sure Ku and I probably won the prize first.
You're going to begin to play the music as you hear the wailing howl of this creature as it shudders and honestly grows a little in size, almost like a predator standing up to make itself look bigger. He's going to slowly approach, crushing the table, crushing the bones as it scrambles towards you. You will not touch the tree! You will touch none of it!
Tree.
Uh-oh.
If he looks like this, then the tree probably doesn't
I'm gonna
look
stop
great
playing.
either.
I'm gonna stop playing the song.
Well, we can worry about that when we're alive.
Yeah, let's roll
need to see-
initiative.
Is that the last standing tree, or is that another tree that's gone bad?
Are we starting combat now, or are we saving it for next session?
We will save it for next session, but we will make the initiative now.
Yeah. Let's do initiative
I've got a
now.
-1.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 18.
SpaghettiOs.
Initiative +1.
No, he's only at 11.
Each time that
14.
Oh hey, a rare occasion recurring I actually gets better.
Add you to initiative. Cradle and boyo. Oh, this was a fun session.
yeah,
Oh, I'm looking forward to the combat on this one. This one's going to be very fun.
I am very scared. He's scary.
What do you mean? He's your little guy.
The sundered soul of corruption. Did
Oh,
you
no.
write that?
The
Yeah, I did.
sundered soul of corruption.
I might have written that.
Yeah.
You've started loving that word, haven't
Well,
you?
sunder means split apart.
That is a
Yes,
good
I
word.
know.
Yeah, that's a good one. I
Is it
like
your
it.
word of the week?
My word of the month right
Good
now.
word.
Yeah,
What-
she
what-
started using it
yeah,
ever since I
sundered.
introduced her to it.
Leave me
Yay!
alone, okay?
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
I'm in a real
okay,
dastard
we have a friend though. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I cannot wait.
I'm hoping
Sundered Soul
so
of Light
bad that
is on our side.
the end of the next session will have you all bawling.
Oh dear.
I have a
I'm
feeling
already
it
sad.
will. Yeah, I'm sad now. I liked
Soul-
her. 200 health isn't bad though.
Why?
I'm finding myself doubtful in my ability to feel emotions just based on how much emotion I've been getting out from writing stuff for my own campaign.
That's fine. I want everyone but Neptune. That'll make me happy.
Also, I'm just generally not.
If anyone can
I'm
make
good
Neptune
at
cry, it'll be the
really
peak of all
expressing
D&D existence. She's
That's
just a
fair.
baby.
She's just a baby. The dastardly threat. Wait.
Everyone's giving. Also, no BB.
Yeah,
The
also no
dastardly Freya. Don't use sundered, that's my word. The sundered soul
gotta
of
get going,
poor autism. Never mind, you can keep it.
Yes.
Oh god. Right, well hopefully that was alright.
That was great.
That was awesome. That was a really fun little session. It's got me very much hooked.